Previous one was AMC 10. This one is for AIME, okay? But we will use in all of them only coordinate geometry. So let's see. Triangle ABC lie in Leia has area 70 and the coordinates respectively, and the coordinates of APQ. The line containing the median to side BC has a slope of. Okay, so let's do something here. For example, consider something like this. Okay, it's A, it's B, it's C. 12 over 19 and 23/20, right? And then it says, okay, so if we consider this median M, median to side BC has a slope -5. Okay, can you tell me? Okay, so this one the slope is -5. Can you, and A is PQ. Can you tell me coordinates of M is what?
17.5 and like
Yes, 35 over 2. And what about B?
and 39 over 2.
Exactly. Okay, so the slope is -5. And is PQ. And PQ are integers or not? It doesn't say that. Area is also 70, okay? Area of ABC is 70. You can use this, and the slope is -5 and find PQ. Okay, all possible values. Want hint or want to try on your own?
I want to try for a bit.
Let me just ask you something. You know shoelace theorem is what?
Yeah, I've used it before.
Okay. So you can use it.
I'm not sure on how to continue.
Okay, so let's see. Here, because the slope is -5, we can conclude that Q minus this, right? Q
Yeah.
minus 39 over P minus 35 over 2 is what?
Is -5.
Exactly. So one equation is this, and let's simplify. First, we can multiply both numerator and denominator by 2, right?
Yeah.
It's -5. So if we cross multiply, 2q minus 39 is equal to -10p plus 5 times 5, 25. We have 2 5 times 3, it's 15 plus 2, 7, right?
Yeah.
Then 10p plus 2q is 39 plus 175. 39 plus 175 is what? 240, right? So 5p plus q is what? Is 107, right?
Right.
Okay, now let's apply area 7, right?
Yeah.
So if we write PQ 12, let's write clockwise. Quadrangle is not important, but if you have a quadrilateral, you should write, for example, clockwise or counterclockwise. 23, 20, and then what? And then 12, 19, and then PQ.
Yeah.
So it will be 1/2 times absolute value of 20p, right? Plus 23 times 19 plus 12q minus 23q minus 12 times 20 minus 19p, right? Is equal to 7. Agreed?
Yes.
Want more hint or that's enough?
I'll try.
Okay, sure. Try and see. Can you find? Probably we will find some possible values because we have two equations, two variables, but absolute value. Probably you will find, for example, two or three answers, two answers, and you should see, okay, for which of them P plus Q is maximum, okay?
Right.
So try. One hint or want to keep trying?
Keep trying for now. Is this like solution correct so far?
Yes, you simplify this, but let me also calculate this. 20p minus 19p is what is p, right? And we
Yeah.
can multiply both sides by 2, which is 140. Then 12q minus 23q is what?
11Q.
Negative 11q, right?
Yeah.
And 23 times 19 and 20 times negative 20 times 12. So this one is 240, right?
Yeah.
23 times 19, you can say it's 23 times 20, which is 460 minus 23, right? Which is 73437. Agreed. So 437 minus 240 is what?
437 minus 240. 197.
Yes, is equal to 140, right? Here we have
Yeah.
two cases. This part is positive or negative, right? That's the reason we will find two answers and we should find P plus Q in each of them, right?
Yeah.
If P minus 11Q plus 197 is greater than equal to 0, then P minus 11Q plus 197. Let's write also case 2. Case 2 is when this part is negative, okay? So P minus 11Q plus 197 is 140. So we can conclude P minus 11Q is what? 140 minus 197, which is negative what?
Negative 57.
Exactly. And we know 50p, 5p plus q is 107, right?
Yeah.
Agreed? Okay. So we want to find p plus q, right? From
Yeah.
here we can say p is 11q plus minus 57, right? If we plug in 5 times that is 55q minus 5 times 57, which is what?
5 times 57.
Yes, 5 times 57,
285.
285. Yes, and plus q is equal to 107, right?
Yeah.
So 56q is what? Is 107 plus 285, which is what? It's
Um.
392, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now q is what?
392 divided by 56.
Yes, if you divide it, will be what?
7.
Yes, q is 7 in this case. And because q is 7, p is 11q 77 minus 57, which is what?
20.
So p plus q in this case is what?
27.
Exactly. This one, now let's check this. P minus 11q plus 197 is less than 0, so it's equal to negative 140, right? Because of this. I agree.
Yeah.
So P minus 11q will be what then?
will be minus 140 minus 197, which would be negative 337.
Mhm. Okay. And we know again 5p plus q is 107. And from here you can say p is 11q minus 337. So if you plug in here, 55q minus 5 times 337 is what?
5 times 337, 1685.
Mm-hmm. Plus q is 107, right?
Yeah.
So 56q is equal to sum of them. This one plus this one. This is what?
1900, no, 1792.
Yes. And q is what?
32.
Yeah, 792. 56. You say 3. 18, we have 1, 168. Then it is 11112, which is 2. Good job. Q is 32. So P is what? P is 11 times 32. 11 times 32 is what?
11 times 32.
It's 352, right?
Yeah.
352 minus 337 is what?
Uh, that should be 15.
P plus Q in this case is what?
47.
So the answer is what?
Does it want the smallest or the largest?
Largest here. Largest possible case.
47 would be the answer.
Exact. Answer is 40. Okay, this was AIME problem, and I can say this one was easier than this AMC 10 problem, right? A bit easier. And it was not so much harder than these problems.